Alright, so yesterday the Flamingos of Nigeria got to know their first three opponents at the Under-17 Women's World Cup. The competition will be hosted in Morocco this year from the 17th of October to the 8th of November, and the draw for the tournament was conducted yesterday evening in Rabat. On first look, I think the Flamingos are in a top-heavy group. You got a couple of top sides in the group, but you also have one not so top side, in fact, not so good side in the group. But before we go any further talking about this though, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. So yeah, Flamingos of Nigeria, of course, one of the 24 teams that qualified for this competition. We got past South Africa and Algeria in qualifications. Those were in double headers. We played each team twice. And in this event, we're going to be in Group D alongside Canada, France, and the Samoa. Now, like I said previously, top heavy group. Canada, France, these are the top sides in our group. Samoa, of course, on paper, the whooping boy of the team, girl, I guess, since this the women's under 17. On paper, the team that looks like all three teams will be defeating Nigeria, Canada, and France will get a W in that game. Then you're going to have to fight between yourselves for first and second place. And I feel like, of course, Canada coming from North America, you playing against the United States, you playing against Mexico and teams like that. Quality side, of course, you expect them to come with some good players at this level. Then France, former defending champions of this competition. Of course, every time they do show up at this level, they do come with some noise. So expecting them to be a good side also. So it's gonna be between these three teams. Then Samoa, their job is to not embarrass themselves, not lose by 10-0s and things like that. But I do think the Golden Boot winner of this competition could come from this group because of Samoa. Let me keep it real. No disrespect, but from what we've seen from teams from that region, not named New Zealand loses, but they lose respectively 4-0, 5 maybe, but not that overboard type number, which could be the case for Samoa. Even though you never know, they could be a credible side. Now, taking a look at the Flamingos schedule going into the World Cup, their first match will be against Canada on October the 19th, 5 p.m. Nigerian time. Second match will be against France, October the 22nd, 5 p.m. Nigerian time. And their third and final group match will be against Samoa, October the 25th, 5 p.m. Nigerian time. And I kind of like this. I really do like this. You play the two toughest teams first, then you get the not so tough team last. So hopefully you get something out of those first two matches. Then you go in that third one, get a win, and that's that with qualification to the next round. But with that being said, I feel like the Flamingos' performance at the World Cup will come down to what the NFF does. The last World Cup was just ridiculous. It was like 1 month before the competition, you got the team together. They need to be in camp right now. They need to go out the country, play some other top teams, because if we're trying to compete, That means we got to do everything right from start to finish. So you can't just wait till right before the competition starts and say, let's get in camp. I feel like camp has to start right now. We know what we're going up against. We got a tough group. But I feel like we could scale through if we do the right things. Now you look at the other groups, Group A, Morocco, Brazil, Italy, Costa Rica. I feel like this is a pretty balanced group right here. Of course, the two big names, Brazil, Italy, but take none away from Morocco and Costa Rica. I feel like Morocco is not that far away from Brazil, Italy, away from home. Talk less of at home with the crowd at your back and things like that. So this is going to be a real interesting one in Group A. Then you got Group B, Korea, DPR, Mexico, Cameroon, Netherlands. Of course, the favorites will be Korea, DPR, and Netherlands, but Mexico and Cameroon also some pretty good sides, so it's not going to be any walkover over there. Then you got Group C, USA, Ecuador, China, and Norway. Outside of the USA, I feel like it's a battle for second place between the three sides. China and Norway will be the ones I guess would be fighting for that second place. Then of course Group E, you got Spain, Colombia, Korea Republic, and Ivory Coast. I feel like Spain and Colombia are the main teams. Of course, these teams finished in the semifinal the same year the Flamingos did. Spain a power in this competition. Colombia has been up and coming power for the past couple of competitions. Not too well the last time. I don't think they did too well last time if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I feel like those are the teams to beat in that group right there. Group F, Japan, New Zealand, Zambia, and Paraguay. I feel like Zambia has a chance to come out this group. Of course, the creme de la creme in the group is Japan, and they're the ones that probably will come out with 9 points, but I feel like Zambia is a team that can be right behind them. But that being said, let me know your thoughts on these groups. Which group do you think is the toughest? And of course, our group, the Flamingos of Nigeria, grouped alongside Canada, France, and Samoa for the 2025 Under-17 Women's World Cup, which will be hosted in Morocco. Let me know your thoughts, put it in the comment section, and please don't forget to like this video. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.